It's in the belly.
It's too much.
Okay, push the button.
I saved it. Put it in the air. Put it in the air. Put it in the air.
Hey everyone. So today, as I was doing Jackson's hair, I did it after they played for quite some time, which you saw them playing. Just barely. I was just kind of had the thought of spreading more awareness of learning how to take care of your kid who is a different race of yourself. So when you adopt a child who is of a different race than you, then that's called a transracial adoption. So the minute we were matched with Jackson's birth mom, I started looking online to see how to take care of his hair, because I knew it would need to be taken care of differently right away, just because I know their hair is African American hair is very different compared to white people's hair. And every, at least with mine and Nels's, because we have straight hair and it's fine and smooth. And so I knew that it was going to be different. So I started studying to see how to take care of his hair, just like I looked on the different things about spina bifida, because I needed to know that. So I needed to know both things of how to take care of his hair and everything, and then and what to expect with spina bifida. So, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Uh-oh. You okay? You're okay. And, hi. Very distracted today because my kids are all over. They're having so much fun, but I'm trying to be in the moment and trying to acknowledge them and what they're doing and everything. And so it's been pretty hectic. Anyways, so I looked up. I learned that the reason why you have to add so much product to their hair, you need like a leave-in conditioner, you need a hair cream, you need oil, you spray their hair before you put all the products in, and that helps keep the hair hair moisturized and less likely to be brittle. I googled that all online prior and even after he was born, because it's something that I've got to keep up. And then, you lotion them up because they get dry skin. I mean, I have dry skin as it is, so I understand the importance of lotioning up, but it's like 10 times more for him. And so that's just an example of things that I've learned and why it's so important to learn how to take care of a child of a different race, a different ethnicity, and like the different care tips. And I constantly am learning. I ask Jackson's birth mom whenever we see her, is his hair okay? Does it feel fine? Do I need to do more? And I tell her what we do, and she feels it, and she's like, oh no, it's fine. When we go get a haircut, like when he gets a haircut, I ask her, now what do we need to do? I don't shampoo his hair very often because it takes away from the oil. So I shampoo his hair once every couple months and just wash it with conditioner because it keeps some of that moisture in, that conditioner does. And so she says wash it with shampoo, get everything cleaned out, but put in some leave-in conditioner just so to keep the scalp from being so dry. And so that's what we do. I know it's a cultural thing to take African Americans to the barber shop. So we take them to the I finally found a barber shop that I really like here. I used to take him down to Salt Lake when would go to his appointments. One of his doctors has African American kids, and so she gave me some advice and some people to go to down there. But now that I finally found a place up here, like it's good. He's only been to him once, and it was just before the day before school started. So I gave him a hi, honey. So I took him there, and this guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to work with his hair. So some people say, oh yeah, I know how to work with their hair, but they don't. Like I went to a place, didn't know the guy that he went to, who was black from Belize, had gone, and so she's like, oh, I know how to do it, and she didn't know how to do it. Like, she didn't. Just the way she did it, I was like, nope. And so, and that was down in Utah. And so up here, there's a barber shop, and this guy is Latino, and but he knows how to cut his hair, and he makes sure it's perfect. And that's how the guy down in Salt Lake, the guy that was from Belize, like he took an hour to do his hair because he was wanting to make sure it was perfect. And so, like, it's just important to know how to take care of your kids who aren't like you, because, well, they need to learn how to take care of themselves. And yes, I'm white, and I don't know everything, but anyone I come in contact and, they're attracted to Jackson, and because he just attracts all kinds of people because of his personality. And so at the hospital where Levi was born, the day he was what's it called, discharged, that's the word I'm looking for. The day he was discharged, the nurse that helped us out, she was African American, and I said, how's his hair? I'm trying to do really good. So anyone that I come in contact with who's African American, I ask them and make sure I'm doing things correctly, because I'm white and I don't have those lived experiences. They do. And so I just want to make everyone aware that it's important, if you're going through the adoption route, whether it's through infant adoption, international adoption, or through the foster care, it's important to learn how to take care of your children who are of a different ethnicity, a different race, and it's important that they know it's important to take care of it. Okay, so I'm going to end this vlog, but before I say goodbye, I wanted to share what we did this evening. So there's been a live nativity here It went last night, tonight, and then it's gonna go tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last night, and it was such a great experience. People dressed up. During that time, they had Middle Eastern music going on, set up, and everything. Like, you walk past like the marketplace, and there was a guy, like, you go through that, and like we saw some animals. Like, they weren't miniature donkeys, but they were a little bit bigger than the miniature donkeys, but they weren't like big donkeys. There was an alpaca, there were sheep, there were a couple camels, like that, and that was just so fun to see, because one of the camels was showing off for everyone, and then the other one was kind of just looking around, like, so prestigious looking, and like, it was just a lot of fun. And then there was like a guy on a shed that was an angel, and then there were some singers, and then like you follow, like, there was the wise men, the shepherds, and then there was like a little stable part with Mary and Joseph and a baby Jesus, and the baby was even like real. It wasn't just a doll, and it was so cold. It was only mid-20s, low to mid-20s. And so it was cold. So that poor baby is probably freezing, because our kids were struggling with it being so cold. But it was such a neat experience, just because I've heard of like the live nativities, or, you know, going through things, but it really put it into perspective of what it might have been like.
It was really a lot of fun. They had Roman soldiers and people out, and
like a market.
Like a market,
yeah.
So they were selling fish or wool or
pottery,
and, you know, they weren't really selling. It was just to kind of give the atmosphere of what it would be like walking down a street
back in Christ's time.
Yeah, and it was fun. They actually did a really good job. It was really cold.
Really cold.
I think it was.
It was
like
it was low
15.
No, the thermometer on the car said it was like low to mid 20.
Oh no!
It was like 20 between 23 and 25.
I still don't think it was that warm.
It was there was wind. The wind didn't help. The breeze didn't help.
No, I think it was in the teens. It was cold. So, but they tried to have fire.
There were fire.
Pop,
yeah, there were.
We
like,
didn't stop any. We were just trying to get through.
Yeah, there were like little bonfire areas and everything, yeah. But I thought it was such a great experience.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was in costume and everything, and
yeah.
I had like
you kind of wandered.
Everything was
through.
Built to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so really cool. But, anyways, so I wanted you to hear Nels' perspective before we get off, because Levi's in bed, and I think he struggled so much because he was so cold.
It was cold.
And Jackson's on the toilet, so I don't want to go show him while he's on the toilet. But get one other person's perspective. We're trying to finish these things.
Still sewing.
We have ours all the way done. It's just the kids that we have to do the waistband and the hemming, and then we'll be done.
Just the tedious work.
Yeah. But you already have that part done.
No.
Yeah, you already have this waistband part done. Half of it. Look. You already have that part done, is what I'm saying.
That's the easy part.
Anyways, so...
That's just a roll over seam.
Okay. I'll let you go. We hope you have a great day. Bye.